Hey guys, it's Bob Boob, the real estate guy. All right, this dorky guy here is Bob Boob. All right, I'm over here in the metropolis of Williamsport, Pennsylvania, what is now currently called Frank's Garage. It's because the guy that has the garage, his name is Frank, so they keep it pretty simple. But this is North 44. That way's north. This way, you would be heading south on North 44. But right here, so if we turn, like right here, see where my fingers at, ding, 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 that's Front Street. It heads you over to Williamsport, Pennsylvania. But let's just walk and talk here a little bit. So you have a really large lot. Of course, all the cars will be gone as part of the sale. But it's a garage. There's lots of cars here. But the outbuildings, like you've got several of these small outbuildings, Amish sheds, carport. I believe the carport's staying. I'll double check with Frank on that. Oh man, that looks like fun, doesn't it? But over here, it's real close to this telephone pole. That's actually, see where that fence is over there? Over by that fence I found a corner pin. So assuming that that's a correct corner pin, that comes all the way here. And then this is actually owned by the township here. It's actually an access point into the recreational park over there. But as we come around here, you can see it's a big parking lot. Here you get a view of how big the building actually looks. That's got a metal roof on there. It's actually an apartment above. And I think we're going to be able to take a look at that today. If not, I'll have some pictures of that. And of course, the lower level is the garage. I don't know if this is unlocked or not. So I'm kind of doing this without... Yeah, this is... You can see here just like a office area. Actually, this is kind of nice. I had a bathroom and I could live in there. So I think that's the office for like the car lot part of it. Nope, the big camper fifth wheel's not included. Nice try though. You can see here's another large outbuilding. It's a big place, isn't it? So let me take you around. So I'm actually walking on the west side of the property. You can see it used to be the old Carstedter's gas station. So here you got lots of additional parking yard area. We spin here, you can see it's a block building. Upstairs, there's where the apartment is. So now this would be the south side of the building here. And then let me step back here a little bit, slow down a little bit so you guys can see another large building there. Here you got a couple garage doors going into there. And this is the south side of the property. And we'll keep walking and talking. So depending on what kind of needs you have for a commercial property, make a great garage, because it already is a great garage. So we come around here then, just want to show you, it's a door. So this would be the far east side of the property. I did not see the corner pin over there, but it kind of does one of these things. I'm going to assume that these bushes are very close to the line, and then it stair steps out and goes a little wider that way. Kind of follow that fence down to the other pin that I did find. So this is, it's actually some yard area here, which you don't really see with the way that it's sheltered there by the, what am I trying to say, those buildings and whatnot. But this is the access for the apartment above, and that's another access into the garage. But you can see here there's 3 meters. I'll have to double check with Frank, but I'm thinking the front area, the store area, maybe one in the garage and maybe one for the apartment above. But I am guessing, so we'll have to double check on that. All right, guys, I think that's the outside. Let's go take a look around inside then. Hold on a second. Okay, guys, now we're inside the awesome Frank's garage. And this would be, I'm going to call this the lobby area. In the past, it's been a hoagie shop, and this was kind of the pass-through where you give your orders, but they probably had a couple tables in here, something like that here. And then let me show you here into the garage area. Okay, now here's where the magic happens at Frank's Garage in Williamsport, Jersey Shore, Pennsylvania. So here, you got a large area here that you can put equipment or for storage. And then I'm going to kind of spin because there's a lot going on here then. All right, so over here you come around. And again, remember, wait a minute, the dog's name is what it rhymes with Arizona, Sedora. Sedona from Arizona. Yeah, that's what it is. But just you can see his office area right now. But this was actually kind of where they would make hoagies and stuff when it was a store here. And as we continue on through, you can see here's the garage. So you got 2 doors, 2 lifts. And as I make my way around here, now Frank is actually moving out of the area. So like these lifts, if they're of value to you, he's okay with working those into the sale. If they're not of value to you, he'll also get them out of here and he'll just sell them separately or whatever. But you can see you got a 2-bay garage here. A couple things happening here. That is the boiler that heats for the upstairs apartment. So the upstairs tenant pays their own heat for up there and they pay their own electric. I think currently it's 1 water bill, but I think Frank just charged them $100 to put towards that. So over here you have some doors, and here's the other furnace. So this is the furnace that takes care of the garage area. And then just to kind of show you orient where we're at here. So this door's on the east side of the building, and there's those steps that we're going to go up and take a look at the apartment above there. So then you see here, one of the garages. Over here's a couple of your panel boxes right there. And I think I'd showed you earlier, got 3 meters out there. Let's keep taking a look here at what we got then. Because you've got just a lot of building here. And then when you come over in here to the back, you'll see, so this is on the north side. Oh, got to show you this here too. Very important, got to have a place to do your business. There's the toilet right there. And then as we come back in here into the storage area, you ever what happens with the oil and stuff? Here you go. Compressor back there. But this is a nice size room. You've got, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's about 9 by 10 size room here. So that would be the north wall there. Then we come over here, storage room here. Now, you can, I don't know if you can actually tell that actually would be a window that they've got covered up currently. But they have a shower here, sink, hot water heater. I'm thinking that was probably a window right there too. So that's the layout inside. So I think what we'll do next, I'm going to show you the part where the apartment unit is then. All right, hold on guys, be right back. Okay, now I'm going to show you the apartment. So here we are. Here we're looking east. So over there is the recreational area of Annisfort, Pennsylvania. Here I'm looking south. So here we come in. And you're going to hear that my friend, they caged up. So there's a dog here, but he's in a cage. I suppose this could be finished off to a large living room is probably what I could see this becoming. Because this is a big room. I mean, a very, very big room. This has got to be, geez, 6, 12, 18. It's got to be 20 feet by, I don't know, maybe 15, 16 foot wide. But this is a really nice size room here. And of course, currently it's tenant occupied. Real nice tenant, actually. And then we'll come over here. And what we step into here first. This is like a mudroom area. Houses the refrigerator here. But this could be like maybe an area for a table. And then here's my friend, but she can't stand that she's got to stay in the cage. But this would be one of the bedrooms here. And then, I know. And then we come over here, and of course, here's a bathroom. I guess good realtor would have had the light on first. So you can see here, we have the sink, toilet, and then we have a big, tall shower right here then. All right, so let's continue on our adventure here then. I know, we're leaving you alone. So here's the bedroom area. And then we come over here. And now we head, so this is kind of the kitchen area. You can see here with the cabinets, dishwasher, stove, refrigerator. You see what I mean? Like this would be a nice area too, maybe for a breakfast table. Lots of shelving there. And then we come down the hall. Now here, we've got several rooms. So when we come into this room, here's one of the bedrooms. And then this comes over to this bedroom, which also has a door. So you really have one bedroom here, maybe 2, 4, 6, 8, I'll say about 10 by 9 or 10. But then as you turn around, you have the shared wall here. Then you have another room, it's probably about that same size. And then step out into the hallway. Kind of orient you here, I'm facing east. All right. And then over here we have the hallway going down, and I'll show you that in just a second then. So that'll take us to another bedroom and bath area, and as you can see, the laundry room area. But here, now this room is currently used by Frank, the owner, and he just uses this kind of a bunch of storage here. But this actually could be finished off and could be another bedroom as well then. All right, guys, hold on. Let me turn off some lights here, and we're going to look at that other area. I guess something I should show you too. So I just came into that room here. This is a set of steps that takes us out to the back side or the north side. So you do really have two ways of ingress and egress, but I just wanted to point that out to you as well. Okay, so here we go. So there's the laundry area, kind of where they put the washer and dryer. These you call the laundry area. Now over here, now this is still a project here then, so this is another, potentially a full bath. The toilet is actually hooked up, but they don't have the tub hooked up, as you can see there. So this could be, right there you can see the plumbing for a sink, plumbing for a shower unit. And then as we spin, so now here I'm on the west side, this is the room that they kind of use as a, like a living room, bedroom area. So really, how many bedrooms? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, I think this is the 4th bedroom that you could have if you use that front room. You know, remember where we started the video into the apartment? But this is a very nice size apartment, big. So I think that's it, guys. All right, let's go down and we'll look at some other stuff.